The Capitol building that was so viciously overrun by rioters today is usually as proud a place as exists in America. It is where Franklin Roosevelt steadied a nation crippled by the Depression.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
And where John F. Kennedy called a country to service.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Anyone who has walked through it, be it on a school trip or a family vacation, can feel the Capitol's power. It is palpable. To know that the nation's business is carried on there makes your heart skip a beat or two. Through times of peace and times of conflict, through times of want and times of plenty, most of us have believed or wanted to believe that the Capitol was a place where the people's business was conducted. We the people's business. Throughout our history, representatives came from every corner of the country. And as the country grew, so too did the House and Senate. It grew to look more and more like we do. A place where men and women would come to work as equals, where color and origin was no barrier. I have sat in the House chamber for a State of the Union address. I remember looking around the room, from the Supreme Court to the Joint Chiefs, the Cabinet, members of the House and Senate, the robust cheers, the stony silence, a beautifully imperfect mix. The founders conjured all this up, and while it sure was more diverse by gender and race than they ever imagined, it was their idea, the American idea. I have stood in line twice at the Capitol to pay respects to presidents who passed. Both times were the same. You'd expect, I guess, the crowd to be dominated by the party faithful of the president who died. But it wasn't like that. Whatever our differences, in the moment, unimportant, like Republicans and Democrats lifting their voices together after 9/11.
God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Our most imperfect union suffered a jolt today. A simple procedural step in the peaceful transition of power was crashed by an angry mob. It was as disturbing as it was heartbreaking. It was, quite frankly, un-American. Most of us, I reckon, still believe in our ability to govern ourselves, to abide by the will of our fellow citizens. Many have sacrificed much, and some have sacrificed all to ensure those rights. If not just for them, but for future generations, we pray we never see anything like today's atrocity again.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.